How about Tesla coming out with their $25,000 car? So Tesla just announced, Elon Musk says Tesla will offer an affordable driverless car within 3 years for $25,000. Announced during battery car meeting, 520-mile range on the car. The new battery uses large cells with a simplified design and lower cost materials that can be manufactured faster and 56% cheaper than the current technology. What do you think about this Elon Musk new car? $25,000 driveless car within 3 years. Is he going to deliver within 3 years?
No.
Okay, go ahead. Ladies first. Go ahead.
No. I don't.
You're just saying no. He's not doing it.
No, I don't think it's going to happen. I mean, I'm an Elon fan. I mean, I think
friend of the show. We talk to Elon all the time. We talk about him every episode.
I think the guy's brilliant, but I mean, if he keeps smoking weed with Joe Rogan, he might not get this done on time.
I think that'll inspire him to get it done way sooner.
So,
kidding me? He knows what he's doing.
So then he's got to be back, and they got to smoke.
Well, I think. Say it again, Pat.
They got to go back for part 2.
Yeah, I think so. I think, look, what's happening in California these days, what do we talk about with Governor Newsome? That he has basically he delivered an executive order banning all new car sales that are gas-powered by 2035. So in the next 15 years, no more new car sales in California will run on gasoline.
That's even more wishful thinking.
Okay. All right. I'm not saying that's going to happen or it's not going to happen, but that's the executive order that Gavin Newsom passed down. So what does that, just go down the slip?
He did that as an executive order?
Executive order. It's happening. California. Kooky place. We just came back from California. It's kooky place.
So what do you think about it? You going to say anything about it?
I mean, look, what are we saying?
Governor Newsom. So who does that help with what he's trying to do?
What is the average cost of a Tesla right now? 70, 80, 90 grand?
I don't think it's like 50 to 60K.
No, more than that.
It's 50 to 60K.
Is it?
Say it's 60K.
Okay, so all he has to do is make more and make them cheaper, right? I mean,
he's working on a supercar right now that's going to go 0 to 60 in less than 2 seconds. I mean, less than 2 seconds, and it's going to go 200 plus miles an hour. But that's a complete different story on what he's building. But who does this favor? What Governor Newsom is doing?
It favors the electronic car market.
I actually agree with you. Kai, you were saying something.
No, the way he's going at it is he's just making cheaper batteries. He's going back to the natural materials and looking, okay, this is what's expensive. This is why electric cars are more expensive. And then they're trying to find new ways to create new batteries that are cheaper, that takes down the price. And I think with innovation, and especially now with Gavin Newsom's order and where you're having other companies also kind of lining up, that is the way it's going. And if we look at the innovation of computers and how it's grown over time, I mean, I think there's no doubt that eventually we'll get to that point with cars too.
There we go. That's Kai, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not forget there's the competitor to Tesla that we don't hear that much about, this Nikola, which is Tesla's first name, ironically.
Yeah.
This Nikola,
Yep.
They partnered up with, was it GM, Kai?
Yes.
They partnered with GM, and they're going to be making their own. So I think the electronic car, the Teslas, the Nikolas, that's the wave of the future. Whether it happens in the next 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, we're on that.
I have
we're
so
on
many
that path.
questions. I have so many questions. I mean, how long do these batteries last? How do you dispose of them? When do they need to be replaced? Because we went through a very similar situation with plastics. And if you've watched the documentary on plastics, plastics was the wave of the future. It was supposed to, save us and be reusable and all this stuff. And now we have tons and tons of trash that's not biodegradable. I have questions about this. I want to know about, the impact to, the environment in the future. And I don't think that that's been addressed, And I want to also know, how can a governor put down an executive order like that? I mean, it could potentially just be overturned when the next governor's elected.
Touche.
We'll see. We'll see what's going to happen. I mean, I can tell you, if Newsom came up with that by 2035, if there was a way for him to try to save Elon from leaving California, that may have not been a bad strategy, by the way. If it was a way for him to get Elon Musk to say, okay, you're making this a law, I'll stay over here. But again, Tesla is a international product. I don't think he's going to sit there and just the laws of California is going to save him.
Do you think that this is something that he could do to sway Elon to stay in California?
I just don't see Elon's personality as a guy that belongs in California. I see Elon as a Texas guy. I see Elon as a Florida guy. I see Elon as a Tennessee guy. I don't see Elon as a Texas guy. As a California guy. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he's very independent.
He's got his own
By the way,
and he's
Gavin
been blue
Newsom,
pilling, red pilling, California for a long time.
Yes, he has been.